Hey folks, hope you're doing good today. Hope you're having a good week. Thanks for tuning in. Now we're going to check out 3 cool bands today. We're checking out some metalcore, but it's not the super modern fresh stuff. It's some more of a classic edge to this stuff today. Riffy, dinner, all that kind of stuff. The reason we got this stuff on the channel today, good returning band. This will be the 3rd time on the channel. Very appreciative of them making priority subs and getting on the channel. This is In the Kingdom of Nightmares. These guys are proper classic metalcore, and I really enjoy every time these guys have been on the show because they just remind me of the good old days, and you don't actually hear it as much anymore. This track is called Unbeliever. It's got a lyric vid to it. Let's give it a spin. Just a good vibe to this music. Bass sounds great in this one. That ride sounds great. That bass as well. Yeah. Yeah. Nope, still not done. Cool. Sick! Man, I really enjoy this band. Every time they come through on the channel, they just put a massive smile on my face and instantly teleport me back to the early 2000s. which was basically my heyday in metal when I was loving it, going to gigs, seeing all these kind of bands, hearing this music as a fresh thing as well, not classic metalcore at that point. It was for fresh stuff and sounded absolutely amazing. Man, if I'd heard this band in like 2002, they'd have been one of my favorite bands for sure, because I was repping, Killswitch Engage, Atreyu, and all those kind of bands around this time, riffing out this kind of chuggy, riffy stuff. Because these guys have got such nice riffs and sick drumming, you can hear the bass really nice in there as well, which couldn't actually be said necessarily for those older bands, because it was just pure steel guitars at that point. Man, I absolutely love these guys. Now, I still love them today because I still love this kind of music, but if they'd have been there right at the time, man, they'd have absolutely kicked ass. Seriously dope. I think they kill it. I think they just bring together all the dope bits of this kind of music. The drummer moves in the right ways. If you know this music, you can get straight into it. You can just move about with the beats because you know what's going to come next. You can feel it coming. But yeah, the drummer does a sick job. Nice extra little bits and frills and stuff. That ride just always sounds amazing. It's one of the reasons why I love Ride so much, is actually because of this kind of music, because loads of bands in this kind of music, for that chorus, just used to drop onto that tingy ride. And it just sounded amazing to my ears. It's one of the reasons I still go on about it today, 20 years later. So yeah, absolutely love to hear this music. And I say, it just transports me straight back to those times. I was imagining myself when I was at the Killswitch Engage gigs and stuff. And yeah, I just get transported by this music. Love it. Really great energy. Sick. The next band's new to the channel, I'm pretty sure. Plegaria. This track is called Promesas. Let's see if we can see where these guys are from. Chile. Let's give these guys a spin, get it on a screen. Nice high quality video for this one. Here we go. Drummers do a sick job in this kind of music. Love it. Nice kit as well. modernness in there as well. Sick job. Man, these guys had a great sound. Heavy, punchy, loud. Came with the forcefulness. Big sound. Dope. Nice video to go with it as well on that one. Sick. Man, these guys have kind of had that classic edge to them, and then had a bit doing and bit of djenting in there as well. Cool. Nice to see the bassist in there as well, slapping away. Can hear it nicely in the mix. Sick. Yeah, just a great energy to this kind of music, and almost an uplifting energy to this kind of music. You know, it's like rising, it's forward pushing and rising music. Cool. Now, the last one we're going to check out today, they're going to be on the classic metalcore show today, but last time they were actually on the modern metalcore show. So they've gone classic and modern on this channel. But I put this one in today because it's got a nice video to it. It's a nice 5-minute track. And it sounds to me like there's a lot of riffiness in there. And that's really what we're going for today with today's bands. This is Illusionary. Their track is called Pierce the Membrane. Let's finish with these guys. Bass players have all cut through today nicely. Yeah. There's that ripiness. Deathcore in these guys as well. Yeah. Cool. Faces have killed it today.
You only fucking take.
Heavy. Yeah. Heavy. What a sick track. I've had these guys now on a modern metalcore day, and today will be a classic metalcore day is what I'm going to call the video. We could pretty much have these guys on any metalcore day, whatever you want to call it, because man, these guys are just pulling from all the dopeness that metalcore's had over the years. There's classic riffy elements in there. There's more modern riffy elements in there as well. The guitar tone's kind of midway between the two, so there's some djent in there, but it's still got the thickness that you expect from the old school guys as well. Yeah, man, loads of stuff going on in the drums as well. Sick drum. Man, we've had sick drumming from all the drummers today. I was going to give the video to the drummers, but I think I'm actually going to give it to the bassists because they've cut through the mix in such a nice way today. And that actually wasn't necessarily the case with old school classic metalcore. If you go back and listen to that stuff, it's all guitars. You know, the early kill switch engaged stuff. They do sometimes let the bass cut through, but it's never been as prominent as we've got it today. I love to hear that. Very, very nice. So man, I think this music's just got a great energy, transports me back to the good old days as far as I'm concerned. That's just a personal nostalgia thing, but it does it for me very, very nicely. But yeah, I don't know how you couldn't like this music. It just feels good to move your body to. Once you know the changes and the beats, you just get straight into it. It just feels great. Sick! So, hope you've enjoyed that today as much as me. If you have, give the video a like. If you want to check out more bands every day, give us a subscribe as well. Otherwise, we'll see you tomorrow. Cheers for that then. Bye.